I'm gazing at the Pantheon across the lake at the moment, and a duck's just entered the view, swimming across the lake, just interrupting the ripples on the lake, disturbing their direction. And it's quite stunning. The shadow of a tulip tree is cast across the lake, and the Pantheon is utterly drenched in sunlight. And that's what this place is all about. It's truly beautiful. I can hear a gardener buzzing around in the distance on their gaiter, just checking the place. It's very early on a Saturday morning. But all I want to do is stand and stare at it, because it's an imprint on my mind. You know, it's so familiar to my eyes. My eyes are so relaxed when I look at this place. They're relaxed for a moment, they buzz around, but it's familiar. Everything about this garden is familiar. You know, the beech trees in front of me, you know, the way that lower branch arches and bends, I could tell you about that in my sleep. It's, you know, the way the rhododendrons intertwine, the way the views are exposed, the names of the trees when they were planted, the stories, every detail of this place, you know, is familiar to me. I don't know all the dates off by heart, you know, all that kind of stuff, but I know the detail. It's so familiar, it's so lovely. It is, you know, it's part of my life, like a member of my family. It's part of my life. The hardest thing, I suppose, is to leave this place. You know, I can stand and look at all the stories the trees hold, the kind of problems they have, the challenges they face for the next 20, 30, 40 years, you know, the infections they have, the beauty they hold, the unique properties they have, and that goes for the rhododendrons, the camellias, the shrubs, you know, it's all there. I look at it, I've had 24 years, you know, I've had happy times and sad times, brilliant times, hard times, and I don't feel like I'm turning my back on the place, but it's hard to walk out, genuinely hard to leave. But I'm lucky, you know, I'm really lucky. I found something magnificent to do, you know, a different way of life, a different lifestyle, and something brilliant to do. You know, it's getting closer. It's a matter of weeks now before I head off to Doreen in Ireland with Louise and Ushing. I'm very, very excited about the next chapter in our lives. I really am. So is Lou and so is Ushing. It's so exciting. I've never stood somewhere that feels so right, you know, other than here. And I stood on the lawns at Doreen, and I said to somebody, you know, the spirit of that place is so powerful. It's so powerful. You know, I can't wait to just fall into it. But that's what Stourhead is like for me. You fall into the spirit of this place and you fall in love with it. So just, you know, my advice to anyone is to come to Stourhead and inhale it and let yourself go, because it's tonic for the soul. You know, I couldn't be making this move if it wasn't for Stourhead, and if it wasn't for what I've done here and learnt from the people I've worked with over the years. I really couldn't. So my goodbye isn't a goodbye, but it genuinely is a kind of a serious thank you for everything that Stourhead's given me, that I've learnt from all of you, you know, staff and volunteers and visitors over the years. I really have. You know, I've enjoyed working with people. I've enjoyed the challenges. I've enjoyed the little arguments and, you know, the do's and don'ts. I've enjoyed all of that. You know, I've learned so much from the people I work with, you know, past and present. It's been great. It's made me the person I am. Yeah, and Stourhead has. You know, my kind of determination to look after it, whatever you call it, awkwardness, you know, being a bit of a pain in the ass. You know, it's not me, it's Stourhead, that kind of thing, you know, in my best Irish accent. But, you know, I really mean I've done it for the place. And I'll come back and see it, and I might be able to look at it with visitors' eyes at some stage. Fingers crossed. I'm starting to hear the kind of distant voices of visitors creeping into the garden now, the excitement of kids, the excitement of families, and it slows down. You know, people calm down as they walk around here. So fingers crossed it will be a beautiful day for everyone who visits Stourhead. So listen, this is my last chat. Because of coronavirus this year, I won't get to see the people I want to see before I leave properly. I won't get to shake the hands of everybody who's made my life brilliant for the past few years. But I have got this moment. I've got this moment looking across the lake, thinking about everybody, and all the voices that come out of the garden to me, all the faces, the memories of the past, the people I work with, they're all there. It's amazing. So thank you. Thank you all. I'm looking at the Pantheon across the lake now, and I'm saying thank you to the Pantheon as well. Take care of this. It's very, very special. Look after it.